Hello. So, I am going to see if Maja is going to come live. I need to ask her. How do I do that? I think this is Maja watching me. Maja, you're here. Bring them on video. Oh my God. That happened so effortlessly.
We're getting it right.
Yeah, by the time we finish this whole experience in this group, we're going to be pros.
At last.
At last. Okay, so we'd love to know who's joining us live. Please let yourself be seen by giving us a little comment, and that will also make this video more visible for those in the group that want to see it. Gosh, this light that I've put on my face is very bright, and I have no makeup on, which I never do. I'm just noticing.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So, yes, I am chilling here, and I even have a glass of wine potentially I could even have, because I have some wine with me from dinner. So I might go nuts, Maja. Let's see.
That's okay. I have Blue Lotus tea, so I might go nuts too.
We're each gonna go nuts with our own version of nuts. Okay, oh, that's much better. I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. Okay, so why don't we introduce ourselves for the newbies watching us, and then dive into what on earth we're doing today, which I can't even fully remember because I'm so in the moment and I'm really excited.
That's fine. We'll channel whatever needs to be said.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, great. So I'll introduce myself. Hi, everyone. My name is Maja, and I am a yoga teacher, a breathwork facilitator. I'm a Reiki healer. I also host ceremonial cacao ceremonies.
They're extra ceremonial, to be fair. They really are. They're super duper.
I am an author and I am a retreat facilitator and organizer, specifically out in Egypt in the Red Sea. I organize retreats with dolphins that are out of this world, completely transformational, best place to have ever existed on this planet, although I'm not even sure if it's on the planet or we are in another dimension.
We're in another dimension, but also on planet Earth at the same time. 2 for 1.
So yeah, that is me in a nutshell.
You're amazing. Maja is a gorgeous soul. She's heart-led, and the way she holds space with her ceremonies and her yoga is unparalleled, and your connection to the dolphins, and you just create the most beautiful, exquisite containers in your retreats. Every detail looked after. When you go on a retreat with Maja, you feel like the most special person on the planet, and it's just the best gift you can give to yourself. And I'm genuinely saying this. I'm not trying to sell anything here. It's like I've been a retreatant on her retreats, and so it's like such a privilege to do this with you, Maja, and I'm really grateful, and you're amazing. So yeah, I'll just add that bit.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, I'm blushing. You can't see it, but I am. Thank you. That's so beautiful and kind of you to say, Sabrina.
It's true. I only say things that are true. I never say things that aren't true. So who am I? I am Sabrina. I'm half Italian, half American. I live in the UK. I am a counseling psychologist by training. So I started this whole journey, working in mental health in the UK. I've always been interested in understanding people and what really makes them tick. And I'm really great at helping people feel seen and heard and held and like loving all parts of themselves. And that's just something that just comes naturally to me. I didn't really need a training for that, but hey, the training helped, obviously. But I'm also really interested in very multidimensional things, and I'm a really, really skilled healer. And you know what? I'm going to blow my own trumpet right now. I'm feeling
Go for it.
Um, I'm an exceptional healer. The work that comes through me is really next level, and I don't think I've never experienced healing like what I'm able to offer. And I know that sounds a bit, big headed, but it's just genuinely true. It's just actually been a challenge for me to find healing that can parallel what I know can come through me. But the only reason that's true, and by the way, this is true that everyone has this potential. This is not like I'm better than anyone else. It's just that I've been dedicated to my craft because I've been so dedicated to my journey and to true freedom. And so the biggest gift that life gave me is challenges, health challenges, empowerment challenges that meant I had to figure out the way through. And the biggest gift that life gave me is I couldn't quite find the thing that was worked for me, so I had to figure it out myself. And I think this is true of many great healers, is that we have to go through our own journey. And so part of my passion is helping other healers find their own unique gifts and how to bring together all the trainings they've done into who they really are actually meant to be here and unlocking their next level and basically fast tracking the journey that I went to myself. Somebody's looking for us and is lost.
I'll handle it. Don't
Thank
worry.
you.
You continue.
So, because I took a long time, not even that long really in human terms, but, a lot of trial and error to get to where I am. So part of my passion is helping people get there quicker and easier during these times of really accelerating ascension and evolution on the planet, and helping people get out of their own way, clearing the blocks, the traumas, the all sorts of crazy multidimensional stuff that gets in the way of us being in our power that we don't even know about. Most people don't realize is going on this planet. And so that we can actually be who we really came here to be. What does that actually mean? It means if you are a healer with a practice, you can have a thriving practice full of ideal clients and abundance coming into your life and living your gifts and living your dream life without effort. What does it mean in relationships? Having a truly fulfilling relationship with the people close to you and having close relationships that are actually, where you can work through the triggers that come up, because they will. I guarantee you they will. What does it mean in terms of your health? It means figuring out what's been dragging your health down and activating all that knowledge into your greatest wisdom and power so that you can be in your full flow of vitality through your body. So those are just some of the examples of the things that I help people with. I help business owners, I help people with health issues, I help healers be their best selves and, have their life of their dreams, their dream of their life, both. I do this one-to-one. I do it with my group training program. I do it with retreats, and I do it with amazing collaborations with people like you. My genius is I'm a projector. I show up and I do my magic. I'm not very good at organizing stuff. Maya's amazing at organizing stuff, and so I think we're a dream team. Maya is much more than
Absolutely.
just, you're not just good at organizing stuff. You're amazing at many other things, but that bit in particular is the bit where I need help. So that's me.
And I just want to say that, yes, I can definitely echo what Sabrina said about her being an exceptional healer. It might be too much information, but I don't care. I have PCOS, and my periods are always all over the place. My cycles are like 60 days long sometimes. And yesterday I got my period, and it was only the cycle was only 33 days long, and I haven't changed anything. I've just started working with Sabrina daily. And we've been doing lots of different ceremonies and activations. So yeah, I think Sabrina, you've healed me without even,
Trying.
trying.
That's the best kind of healing, exactly.
So
Yeah.
yeah, miracle. So thank you so much.
Aw.
And I know we worked a little bit together in Egypt, by the pyramids, and yes, you are quite special. And I'm glad you said it and you know it.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you so much. I don't normally say it in public.
Mm.
It's one of those things that people say to me because we work together and they're like, "Oh my God, Sabrina, wow, what you do." I'm kind of like the best kept secret in a way. Even like when I've worked with industry leaders, like, it's kind of like I'm like the secret shaman in the background that's helping people, and I don't go around telling the world. And today you said something to me, Maya, which was, people need to know what you're offering. Like, oh my God. And so I realized I'm so underplaying my gifts. And fuck it, I'm not going to underplay my gifts anymore. And it's not because it's about ego, it's about reaching the people that are ready for what I have to offer and changing their lives and changing the world. And I'm here to do that. And I'm done with playing small. And this retreat that we're offering is part of that. you and I coming together, we're done with playing small. Not that we play small. We're already, pretty fucking awesome. But there's a next level for us too, I think, right? I don't
Yeah.
want to speak on your behalf. I'll speak for me. And calling in the mermaid called you in, Maya. I'll ask you in a minute how, but the mermaid called us in. Our inner mermaid is calling us in to like shine our magnetic energy. And it's like we can help. Well, while we're doing this, the medicine of our own retreat is medicining us. And
Absolutely.
we then will hold space for all the ladies that are meant to come with us that feel the call. So do not come on this retreat that we're about to tell you about if you're not ready to expand into the next level of who you are, because then this is not your retreat. And there's nothing wrong if you're not ready, by the way. And it's okay if you're not fully ready, but you want to be ready. In that case, come because we'll help you be ready. Okay.
I love that. Yes. So how did this retreat come about? So I've already been hosting dolphin retreats in Egypt for the last 3 years, and I went to a sound healing ceremony with Blue Lotus. And Blue Lotus, does come from Egypt. There's a beautiful story about how the Blue Lotus will rise from the Nile eventually once again. And so I really felt called to work with Blue Lotus that night. Lena, the lady that I went to the ceremony with, she was serving cacao. And I said, Lena, I really feel I need to work with Blue Lotus. I don't know, I had a dream and I feel so called to this medicine. And I want to do also a Blue Lotus ceremony in Egypt on the boat. So I have to connect with the medicine first and see how it feels, how it works, what it communicates with me. And she was like, yeah, of course, cool. So I had the Blue Lotus tea, and it was the first time in my life that I fell asleep during ceremony. Very quickly I went off somewhere. I don't remember where. All I know is I came out and I knew straight away. The first thing that came out of my mouth was, I'm doing a mermaid retreat in Egypt next year. And I didn't know what or how or when. I didn't even know Sabrina at that point. I mean, I knew you, but I didn't meet you yet because you were coming a couple of weeks later to the October trip. And I held this vision, and I knew it was going to be, a premium retreat. I knew it was going to be limited to 10 women. I knew that these 10 women were going to be treated like goddesses. I wanted them to remember that they are so powerful, that they are goddesses, that they have immense power within them that is just ready to be unleashed. And so I met you then in October, and I knew straight away that's the woman I'm doing this retreat with. But I didn't tell you until a couple weeks later. So that's how it was born. It was born with Blue Lotus. It was born in ceremony. It was divinely channeled, and yeah, I'm so excited for it.
I love this story so much. What I love about you, Maya, is that you follow these intuitive hits. Do you know what I mean? You just fucking go for it before you probably even had time to think about it, thank God. And sort of then I'm sure you're human like the rest of us, right? Your human will also then think, oh my God, how am I going to pull this off? But you fucking do, because like you are completely higher self led. You're not ego mind led. None of your retreats are created by that side of it. And so those 10 women that are supposed to be with us, they're already with us. It's not like we're not trying to get you to come to this retreat. We're literally just telling you about it so you will recognize yourself as if you are one of them. We need to be seen so that you can see us, so that you can remember the calling, which is like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm coming to this retreat, and then you can come. And so your only job is to listen to this live stream and see if you self-recognize. And if not, take whatever inspiration works for you from this to lead your dream life. That would be my advice for anyone watching this. So yeah.
Yeah, and you know what you said about heart-driven retreats, and I always say, if the divine wants me to do it, or if I feel in my heart it's right, I'm a firm believer that the heart knows, the mind can think, but the heart knows. And I think if it comes from the heart, it cannot be wrong. it cannot fail. If it's divinely supported, it's supposed to happen,
It
and it
is.
will happen.
It
And it's for the
is.
highest good of all. So, I mean, who am I
Yeah.
not to follow the call of the divine?
Yes, Maya, but you know how many people don't feel safe or able yet to live that way fully,
Yeah.
or, kind of skirting the edges. And so you have a powerful medicine just by being you. And so when people come to this retreat, they're going to be in the energy of you doing this. They're going to be in the energy of both of us leaping first towards our desire and thinking later. And it doesn't mean it's reckless. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying learning how to be truly heart led and divine led creates miracles and magic in your life. And the other side of it, the shadow side of it, is when you leap, all your human shit shows up. I'm talking to humans in general, not to you personally, Maya. I'm just talking to myself, right? This is what life has shown me again and again. And with my clients, it's like we get into this expanded state and we leap and we're like, oh, this feels amazing. I'm on this high frequency. And then all those kind of blockages in our field and the past conditioning and limitations that are in us kind of gets us like landing back down with a bang. And I just want everyone to know that's listening to this, if this is happening to you right now, this is completely normal. It's part of the path. There's nothing strange or wrong about you. You're not going backwards. You're not even self-sabotaging in a way. It's literally just a natural part of the process, because we need to see those things in order to clear them and heal them. And the only way usually I've found we feel and see these things is because we've reached beyond our comfort zone. And so then it can actually show up. And so this retreat is perfect for those women that they're ready for adventure. Let's face it, someone who isn't ready for adventure is probably not going to come on a boat and swim with dolphins in the first place, right?
Yes.
And want to do that. So adventurers are probably going to be drawn to this. So if you're an adventurer, you're going to be dealing with all these different parts of you. So I think what's unique about this particular dolphin retreat is that you've got me on board, bringing the healing piece, the psychological piece to that, in a way though that's like the energy work so rapidly transforms it. You don't need years of therapy. In a week you can transform really deep patterns that have been plaguing you, that have kept kind of blocking you every time you're sort of ready to go beyond. And so that's really exciting. Like, I'm really excited about bringing my guests to this, because everything else the dolphins and Maya takes care of for you. But I can clear those pesky blocks that have stopped you from maintaining that after you leave this retreat and go into your daily life, has stopped you from
Which,
feeling
by the
safe to
way,
hold
will
that.
not be your daily life anymore,
True.
because after this retreat, everything's going to change. Sorry, continue. I had to
Yes.
add that.
True, true. But actually, that can be scary for some people. So they might be listening to this and think, oh shit, I'm not sure if I'm ready for my life to change. So nothing's going to change unless it's supposed to change. Do you know what I mean? It's like, feel free to come on this retreat if your life is perfect already and you just want more perfection, whatever that even means. But it's like, it's not like we have to make things difficult. The truth is, life brings up challenges, no matter how much in your fulfilling life you are. And so if you're someone who is aware of that and is on a journey of growth just naturally by being you, then this is going to be the perfect kind of place for you, because that's our vibe. It's our vibe, is that the right word? Our kind of our jive, our vibe, to kind of
Yeah.
um but we're going to transform those things in a really joyful and effortless way. It's not going to be hard work. And so we get to bring the fun and the lightness, but real depth to it all. So every aspect of you as a woman is going to be welcomed, whether it's your giggly, silly side, whether it's your really deep, introspective, emotional side, whether it's your withdrawing side, your introvert side, whether it's your extrovert side. I want to make sure that everyone feels like welcomed as they are,
Yeah.
and understand that when you're on a week retreat with people, you might go through different waves of different things. I don't know if you want to say anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I want to just add that, the moment that you land in Egypt, we'll pick you up from the airport. The moment you're there, it's like you are part of the sisterhood. You are part of our dolphin pod. We are stronger together. We are in this together. Um, and yes, we will hold you through those emotional waves, whatever they may be, the highs, the lows, the tears, and the uncontrollable laughter. and your joy as you see baby dolphins, and your tears as your heart, bursts open seeing them, right there in front of you. um I love making sure that everyone on my retreats feels really held and safe and home. um I always felt like I don't belong, and I always felt like I'm searching for a home. And I understand that now. I am a light worker, and I'm not from here, so it makes sense. And I think many of us, have do carry that, kind of, is it
Mm.
okay for me to be fully me? Will I be really accepted and embraced as I am? And I want to reconfirm, yes, yes, you will. With us, yes, for sure. You are part of the
Mm.
pod. Um, so
I
so yes,
love that. I love the pod. And that was part of the vision for this retreat, wasn't it? It's like bringing sisterhood together, because normally your retreats are mixed
yeah.
gender, right? Men, women, and non-binary, whoever. This is for women or people that, identify as women, because um we want to get into that kind of, we want to heal the sisterhood wounds that might be there as
Mhm.
well. And we want to really tap into that goddess energy in a way that can feel really safe for us to like fully express that. Um, and hopefully without that competitive edge, and if that competitive edge is inside us because we will carry it ancestrally, we can heal that too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful.
I'm just having a side note thought, which is that person that was trying to find the live stream, do we know if she's here?
Well, we have someone watching. I'm wondering if this is Elizabeth, then let us know that you are here, Elizabeth. And if you are someone else, then please do say hello.
I'm just going to do a really quick message in that thread, or maybe you could do that. I don't know, for some reason I'm struggling to find it.
Yes, what would you like me to say, Sabrina?
Just making sure that oh, Elizabeth just liked the video. I think
Um,
she's with us.
she's
I just
here.
want to make sure that whoever was looking for the videos found it. So yeah, but anyway, I'll let go of worrying about that. trust
Yeah,
trust
she's
the universe.
there. Fabulous, great.
Great. So,
Great.
Elizabeth,
So
if you have any questions as we go, we're about to
yeah,
go into telling you in more detail what on earth we're doing, right? Exactly with this retreat. But any questions, please ask them. This is your chance to get an interactive convo with us. So, no matter how small the question or how silly you think it is, please do post it.
yes, yeah. So yes, so talking a little bit more on earth and down to earth and logistically, because I know that this is unlike, any retreat you've probably ever heard about. And I say the word retreat really loosely because it's a deep adventure it's a deep spiritual adventure, you really go in. So yeah, I don't know, it's not a retreat, it's a I don't know the word.
It's a transformative, joy activating, life changing experience.
In like a nutshell, yes. We keep bringing the nuts into this conversation. Yes.
Okay, so what are we talking about? Where are we going and when? And what exactly is going to happen? And who is this for?
Brilliant. So let me start. So yes, so this retreat is happening in June, the 7th till the 14th of June, and it is in Egypt. So you will arrive in Egypt, and you will be picked up by myself from the airport, and we go about 2.5 hours away from the land to a beautiful coral reef called Sataya. And this beautiful coral reef is about 5 kilometers long, which means that the water inside the reef is really calm and still. So if you've ever experienced seasickness or you're not a big fan of boats, you're gonna be just fine because the boat doesn't move much, or I mean, I don't feel it at all moving
No,
because it's very
no. It doesn't feel like being on a boat. I've been on the boat that Maya's talking about, so I can speak from experience. It's like being on land, except you're on water. But you don't know. It's like a home on the water for a week. I think that's important to be clear about that, because when I first came to your retreat, I wasn't fully sure I understood that. So you're not going back and forth between the land and the sea. You're anchored at sea for a week.
Mhm.
I just wanted say that because I know that's obvious for you, Maya, but it might not be for everyone else.
Yes, you know what? It's so right because I've done it so many times. It's just like obvious. Of course we stay there. But yes, of course. Yes. So yes. So we will go out to sea for a week. Generally, how the schedule or how the day goes, it's pretty much decided by the dolphins and how they feel. But we do have a rough schedule. So we start the day at sunrise. We watch the beautiful sunrise, and we practice yoga. So that is around 6 a.m. Of course, you can sleep in. You don't need to wake up if you don't want to. Everything is optional on our retreat. So if you feel like you need an extra nap, or you want to sunbathe, or you want to go for an extra swim, you want to skip something, absolutely fine. You are your own guru, right? You decide what's right for you. So yes, so yoga, and then around 7:30 we go for our first dolphin swim. If the dolphins are, in a good mood, if they are fully awake, we will interact with them as much as they want to interact with us. And then we come back on the boat around 8 a.m. We have a lovely breakfast. We have an amazing chef on board that can cater to all dietary requirements:
Yes.
vegan, gluten-free, pescatarian, vegetarian, you name it, you can have it. um, After breakfast, we will have a short workshop. It's about an hour long, give or take. And this workshop is different every day. So it could be a clearing circle with Sabrina. It could be a workshop about energetic boundaries. It can be a sharing circle. We can be talking about dolphin behavior. It can be anything. It can be a creative workshop where we do things with our hands
Mm.
to start to activate our creativity. Every day is different, which is something I absolutely love. And it's always different on every retreat. Things are always attuned to who is actually on the boat with us. After the 10 a.m. short workshops, we go back to the dolphins. So that's about 11 o'clock. So we have another hour and a half in the water. Depends again how it's all going. As I said, there is a schedule, but if everyone's having an amazing time with the dolphins, I'll never go in and say, "Come on, guys, let's go back and do yoga or meditate." No, if you're having an amazing time, the dolphins are having a good time, we will stay in the water longer. After that, we'll come back on the boat and we have lunch. And by the way, all the meals are buffet style, so you can always pick and choose what you want. There's always more than enough food. And if you think you're going to lose weight on this trip, probably not, because there's so much food and the food is delicious. And I still don't understand how they make such amazing food on a boat, but it happens. After lunchtime, we have some free time. So between 1 and about 4:30, you have some free time. So you can again go swim with the dolphins if you like. You can explore the coral reef, which is in your neighborhood. Basically, you jump off the boat and you're there. And by the way, the coral reef is beautiful. It's stunning. It's magical. So many vibrant colors. So much
Mm.
fish. You'll find Nemo. You'll find Dory. It's paradise. So yes, so free time at lunchtime. Then we have a sunset activity, and that's quite a longer activity. So between kind of 4:35 until 7. So this can be cacao ceremony, blue lotus ceremony, can be breath work, it can be da 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 da. There's so many things that we are planning for you. So this is more where we kind of have a longer period of time and we go a little bit deeper in whatever the theme of the day is. After
And
that,
yeah,
we'll have
that's when we'll be able to do some healing as well on with using my modality to help clear all those blocks as well. So we'll kind of weave that in.
yeah. Thank you for adding that in. And then after that, we'll have dinner, and then probably I love this. It's one of my favorite things. After dinner, we go upstairs and we have a final session, usually a meditation session, where we lie down, and all above you, it's the most beautiful sky filled with stars, and I mean it, millions of stars, shooting stars. You kind of pinch yourself and ask, is this real? Am I really here? Yes, you're really there. It's the most beautiful place on earth for me. and then you wake up and you do it all over again. So that is how the week goes. And then you also have the option to join us for an extra tour at the end if you'd like to explore Egypt. We can also organize that for you.
Yes, that was amazing. I did that in October, and it's just incredible. Like everything is organized for you. You don't have to think about it. So for all those of you who are thinking, "Oh, I love the idea of going to Egypt and I want to do this, but I also want to do the land stuff," you can add that on. And it's an incredible opportunity to not have to worry about the logistics. And you go and you see the pyramids and you see the temples, and it's amazing. So yeah, I think that's really worth saying. And I think what's really exceptional about this retreat, as someone who's been through, a version of this with Maja, and what we're going to do together is obviously going to bring our joint geniuses together and our joint skills. But what's amazing about the whole thing is, like, you would never normally have this opportunity. Like, you're on a yacht. You're not just on a boat. I think you're underselling it, Maja. It's like you're on a luxury yacht. This is a 10K experience of a retreat for a third or even less of the price tag. So it's literally a no-brainer. Like if I was in your shoes and I knew I wanted to swim with dolphins, this is like, it's literally a no-brainer. I don't really understand how anyone wouldn't sign up for this retreat, but I'm clearly very biased. But it's like we've made this as accessible as
Yep.
possible financially for what it is. So it's a luxury premium retreat at a not luxury price tag in terms of what we're really talking about here. I know it's money that we need to like part with, that not everybody easily parts with just like that. But this is next level what you're getting for that price tag. So I really want to say that as someone who's come on one of your retreats on the yacht. You're on this yacht. Normally, to see dolphins like this in the Red Sea, you have to go on a day trip with many, many, many more people. It takes you time to get there. You have your little thing and then you go home. You don't have 7 days where you can do this up to 3 times a day, and you can like weave it in when, it's like at the right time for the dolphin. So you're actually honoring, respecting the animal's rhythm rather than just the tourist boat's rhythm. And because we're doing it from this higher dimensional, like heart-based place, it's a completely different type of connection with the dolphins. It's not just dolphin tourism, it's connection with the energy field of what they're bringing us, activating our codes for the next level of what we're creating here in our lives and on the planet. This frequency of joy, of expansion, of what is possible for us as a human species. It's a whole other level of connection. I couldn't think of a better dolphin guide than Maja and her team that has been working with her with this boat. So they really know how to do this sensitively. So you're in paradise, you're on a yacht for a week. You don't have to get tired going back and forth. You're there, right, on site. You visit this stunning coral reef, literally under your boat, and you are anchored in the same place. You're not traveling, you're in the same location. So it's not like there's all this sailing and traveling. No, 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 no. You're in the same place, you're stable. You don't feel like you're on a boat. Your home is there. Um, and you can follow your own rhythm. It's not a crazy stressful retreat. Like I skipped yoga several times when I did the retreat with you. I had naps. It's really, really important that you don't feel that pressure. We don't want people to feel that pressure. Think of it like these are all opportunities, like a buffet
Mhm.
style that you choose from, and you create your own retreat. Please correct me, of course, Maja, if anything I say doesn't
Absolutely.
feel right.
Absolutely. Everything is an invitation.
Invitation, beautiful. And Maja, I love your yoga, and I'm someone who doesn't particularly often like yoga. So I went there and I got a lot from Maja's yoga classes. They're really, really beautiful and restorative, and there's something for everyone, for people who want to like push themselves and people who don't. So I just want to say that as well to anyone who's not quite sure about the yoga piece.
Mm.
And equally, those who are hardcore yoga people, they're gonna get a lot from it, because there were both those kinds of people at the October retreat. There were people that
Yes.
there were yoga teachers that came, and there were people who didn't do yoga. So I guess again, let that be an element that you can choose how much or not you engage in. um and
And we forgot forgot a very important part, the mermaids, the fact that we're gonna have mermaid
Yes.
tails.
Well, we're coming up to that. That's like the highlight. So tell us about the mermaid tails.
Yes, so that was the vision, right? It was to be mermaids. Um, and so I did a mermaid photo shoot back in Cyprus, where I used to live for 5 years. I just moved to Poland because the divine wanted me to move here, but that's another story. So I did a photo shoot with the mermaid tail. So I put on the mermaid tail, and it was like, okay, I'm home. This is it. I'd never want to take this mermaid tail off. It activated something inside of me. It opened my heart. It connected me to this beautiful little girl that is inside of me, that wants to play, that wants to experience, that wants to be happy, that doesn't want life to be so serious all the time. And we tried to take pictures that were like nice, but in every picture I was like, it was impossible. The photographer was like, okay, can you like do a normal face? Couldn't stop. And so I knew I had to bring these mermaid tails, to the retreat. Um, to not only help you potentially coming with us, to also connect to that feminine sensual energy, to your inner child, to your, yeah, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna slap my tail on the surface of the water, and I'm gonna swim with the dolphins, and I'm gonna experience some magic in my life.
Yes,
Because why
yes.
why else are we alive if it's not to experience the full range of what is possible in this world, right?
100%. I love that you have the vision, Maya, but you don't just have the vision, you then make it happen. Like most people have the vision and they don't do anything about it. But Maya's gone and has ordered these incredible mermaid tails that are super shiny and gorgeous for these 10 women. It's like, you get to be Ariel from the Disney movie, like you used to want to be as a kid. So it's really amazing the amount of women that have contacted us or messaged or said something about, I've always dreamt of being a mermaid. I've always felt like a mermaid. It's like there's a whole class of women out there that feel like mermaids.
Mm,
And it's like when they hear about this retreat, they're like, oh my God, this is meant for me.
yeah.
And equally, if that's not always been your dream, but you're hearing this and you're thinking, oh, this sounds really fun, that's also part of you. It's like we get to play. We get to play and be magical creatures and do like
And we will actually have a mermaid instructor on the boat with us.
mm,
So, you will be taught actually how to, dive down and do some free diving whilst there. So if you're not quite sure about how does it work,
yeah,
mermaiding and wearing your tail, and how, you will actually have a proper introduction briefing lesson on how to do this.
I'm really
Um,
excited for that because I'm anxious about that bit. Like
yeah,
I'm anxious about how to hold my breath underwater, all this kind of stuff. So I feel so reassured, and I know the instructor, and he's awesome. So I feel really, really happy that we have that.
yeah.
So and nobody's going to be pushed into anything they don't want to do. You know, you can you can do as long or as little mermaiding as feels comfortable for your body. But either way, you get to experience it safely.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
safety is very important. And we'll also going to have a photographer with us. And again, completely optional, but you will have the opportunity to have an underwater
So
photo
excited.
shoot, and also a on land photo shoot in your beautiful goddess dress. And I know that, maybe you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, I don't know, do I want to be seen? Do I want to be photographed? I don't know. Well, this was me once upon a time. Actually, 2 years ago, I went on a retreat, and it included a photo shoot, and I cried to the photographer. I was like, I'm too shy. I can't stand in front of you and like look pretty on purpose, and like, put my hair back and be like, look at me. It's not me. I don't want to be seen. And she was super, super kind, and she, sat with me and breathed with me, and was like, you just do whatever you want to do. If you want to sit there and close your eyes and you want to be photographed that way, not a problem. You just do you. You let me witness you, and however you're showing up for yourself today. So I really want to highlight that
Mm,
that is
mm.
also an
Yeah.
invitation for you. And being photographed and actually stepping outside of that comfort zone, maybe for you, will also open up a new door. It will open up something inside of you that will help you be more confident, right?
Yes.
In being seen.
Yes. And being confident in your power, which
Yes.
we all, I think, simultaneously long to be really seen, and we're also terrified of being really seen. That's one of the biggest paradoxes of being a human. And so we all long to be in our power, but we're also terrified of being in our power. And if we don't take into account this polarity, we miss an important piece of the puzzle. And we'll address all that in the retreat. If that's coming up, this is a safe
Mhm.
space where we can bring healing and love and acceptance to all your feelings. So the invitation, regardless of what you do with it, will probably bring stuff up for you, and this is your chance to heal it. Where else do you have the chance to normally heal it apart from just being re-triggered in your daily life with comparisonitis? How many of us suffer from comparisonitis with all this social media stuff? Raise your hand. It's like, I really want us to help heal a lot of these wounds. All our comparison, our body, their body, how it should be, So photo shoots can bring up a lot of stuff like that. And so I love that we're both really sensitive to that. We're not naive about that. And we both have experiences around this and our feelings about our own bodies and stuff like that. So you're not alone. And from a practical point of view, when I was at the retreat in October, I would have loved to have someone take photos of me with the dolphins. It's just a really hard thing to do. So it's
You
like,
don't
it's
want
such a
to, you're
gift.
in the
You're in the
moment.
moment. So imagine, like, you can be in the moment, which, by the way, the moments are magical. Like, you literally get dolphins coming up and looking at you and swimming around you and playing hide and seek with you, having sex in front of you, and all sorts of things like that. Babies being breastfed with their mummy dolphins in front of you. It's mind-boggling what you experience. There's no way you want to stop and take a selfie when that's
Yes.
happening. So, you'll get someone take a photo of you that remains like a memory forever for you. So it's not even just about being seen, it's also about for you to see yourself and for you to reconnect with that moment. And so this is an incredible luxury experience with the photo shoot and the tails and the whole dolphin experience and the healing, the high level healing that you get and support that is out of this world, and the detail, the attention to detail and the care and the love that Maja brings into this. And you think of each individual person, and she's always giving all sorts of gifts as well. Like, you leave feeling like, we want you to feel like a queen. We want you to feel like a goddess. We want you to feel pampered and looked after, and you don't have to lift a finger, which is what you secretly long for inside, you woman watching this. And it's also what has been hard for you to accept, you woman watching this, that's looking after your kids, that's looking after your husband, that's looking after your business, that's looking after whatever you're looking after. It can be uncomfortable at the same time, but you probably really long for it, because I don't know a woman on this planet who doesn't secretly long for someone to look after everything for her and she can just sit back and receive. So you're going to be in that energy for 7 days. You're going to work through all your uncomfortable feelings around that, and you're going to unlock next level receiving in your life so that you can receive the love you desire, the wealth you desire, the health you desire, the purpose you desire, without trying to get it. Like, it's going to come to you. If you're willing to do this journey really for reals, that's available to you.
I'm getting so emotional just listening to this because I can already feel the energy of these women and the how much easier and joyful their life is going to be. And I'm so grateful that you're doing it with me and I'm hot.
That's so beautiful, Maja. Well, thank you for tapping into that for us and channeling that. That's how I felt the other day when you posted the dolphin video and I started sobbing. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be incredible. So I know what you're feeling. You're right. It's such a privilege that we get
Yeah.
to walk with these women, swim with these women, dance with these women, cry with these women, laugh with these women. Um, so it's 10 very special souls that are going to be joining us. And we're curious if you watching are one of them. And there's only one way to find out, just to have a chat if you need more info with Maja. But otherwise, if you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. If your heart is, you know, if you're watching this, listening to us, and your heart is saying yes, or even whispering, could I? Is it possible? Me, really? Yes, you really. Now,
Yes,
now is the time.
now is the time, not 2026 or 2027. The time is now. Like the planet needs you in your power now. So whatever excuses you have for not doing it, if you really feel the call, there's a way. There's a way through those. So we're available if you need further support. You can contact Maja. Maja is the main person, right, to talk to.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, of course, about anything I said, feel free to contact. And if you watch this video and you have questions in watching it, please feel free to comment as well in the live stream, if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
So we have some exciting giveaways coming, but is there anything else we need to say before we go into giveaways and things to do with the women in this group, in this Facebook group?
um,
I think we've
yes,
covered everything,
I
right?
think we've covered everything. Yes. I will also post a link to the retreat in the comments. And for anybody watching this, there is a special discount for the retreat until the end of this week. If you put in the code mermaid in the checkout, you'll get 222 euros off, 222.
Incredible.
So put in mermaid, and you'll get that beautiful discount. Oh yes, there's also payment plans, so you don't need to, pay everything in full. You can spread the
Yes,
payments.
that's really important actually to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's very generous of that we have that structure, that Maya has that structure. So yes, make the most of that. So we just need a deposit from you, and then trust that the universe provides the rest. Because
Absolutely.
if you're meant to be there, the universe supports you. Like there's just no doubt about it. Um,
Yes.
yeah, I think so. That's the bulk of it. The most important thing is we've told you the important details for you to know. We've told you what the vibe is. There's an amazing discount that you can avail yourself just because you're in this Facebook group. And we've had the privilege of supporting you on this recalibration portal journey. By the way, if you're watching this and you haven't even seen us before, then you don't because Facebook can be like that. So it's worth saying that there are lots of incredible free videos that Maya and I have created together of incredible, powerful sessions we've done in the group in the section called guides and in the featured posts. So we highly recommend that you go and check that out. So you can actually have a live, if you haven't experienced us before in practice and you're not sure yet, have an experience of Maya's yoga, of my healing work, and of the intention setting ceremony that we did where we worked together. And we also did a dolphin and mermaid journey. Have a flavor it so you'll know already, oh yeah, this is what I love about what we've done in this group, Maya. It's like we've given people a really good
Mm.
taste of our work together, which is a fraction of what you're going to get in person, but at least you get a sense of like do our energies vibe with you, because that's really important, that there's a mutual liking of our energies, otherwise it's not going to work, right? So highly recommend that you check some of those out, but equally, having talked to us today, you'll get a feeling of our vibe and whether we're people that you want to hang out with for 7 days or not. And then you've got this amazing discount until the end of the week, right, Maya? So what does that mean? Until Sunday this week, which
Until Sunday,
is, what's the date? So I'll say that so it's clear. It's the
16th.
16th of Feb. Um, so are there any questions from our viewer, our special VIP viewer who is here with us live? Please don't hesitate. I would like to hear if you have a question or if you have any comment on anything that excites you about what you heard. We'd love to hear without any pressure, but if you feel like sharing. And we also wanted to celebrate all of you women that also will watch this replay in this group, and what we've been supporting you all over the last few weeks with our amazing offerings that we've shared. And so we wanted to give the opportunity to win some giveaways with us. And we're not fully over with our experience with you, because we're going to have a closing live next week on the 19th of Feb, which is when we'll formally close the space. But before then, you have the chance to win this giveaway. And we'll announce the winner on the 19th of February live stream that we have booked at 1 o'clock UK time in this same Facebook group where you're watching us right now. So, Maja, do you want to do the honors of sharing what people can win and how? We'll get to the how later.
Yes, absolutely. Where is this beautiful list that we've created of our prizes? I love gifts. I love gifting things to
I mean,
people.
that's what I
So
love about you. Seriously, the amount of gifts that I got from Maja on retreat is so, so precious. My partner came on the retreat with me, and he wears your necklace every day, and it's like his most precious thing that he's ever owns.
That's so sweet. Okay, so right, so our prizes. So prize number one, one winner will receive a month in Sabrina's New Earth Healing Circle. You want to say a word or two about this one?
Yes. So I have a membership where people can come and they get healing with us in a group. It's a small, intimate space. A lot of memberships are huge with hundreds and hundreds of people. My spaces are really intimate, which is actually very precious. And you actually get intimacy at a fraction of the price of what you would normally get that kind of intimacy for, because I want to make things accessible. So it's a healing circle where you come, and on Zoom, you come and share once a month everything that's weighing you down, that's been triggered in you recently. And we do all the clearing work to clear what's been causing that, and you leave feeling amazing and refreshed. So people that are in my spaces, they leave and they're like, oh, I feel so much better. Oh, that thing that was bothering me isn't bothering me. Oh, I've manifested new clients. Oh, everything's going okay now with my boyfriend. And it's like, of course, life will keep bringing you triggers. It's not like, oh, you do one session and it's over. Like 1 month isn't, it's not like your life is going to be fixed in 1 month, but it's a chance for you to taste what's possible. And then if you want to stay, you can stay. Or if that's all you want, you leave. So it's a free month of this incredible high caliber healing at the fraction of 1-to-1 work with me, but it's a way that you can get it. And the nice thing about it is there's always common themes. It's like the sisterhood we're going to have on the boat. You come and you find out by the end of the session that there's a common theme in what everyone's bringing. It's never coincidence. So when we all get together in the healing container and transform it with my energy work, which is very simple, it's not complicated. You literally just sit and receive. It's really easy. You don't have to do anything fancy. You just have to show up. And it transforms in unbelievable ways because we're doing the work together. Like I always find it's just, for me too, I get the next level of healing every month. So anyway, that's my healing circle. It's worth £111, British pounds, this gift.
Amazing. So prize number one. Prize number two, so another winner will receive a month in Sabrina's practitioner training and mastermind group. And the value of this amazing prize is £333.
Yes.
More.
So my group programs that I have are these 2 tiers. You've got the first tier, which is the healing circle we've already mentioned. And then the upper tier is the mastermind and training program, which requires a sort of a longer term commitment. But for lucky people that get to have this win, they just get to experience the 1 month. You don't have to stay beyond that if you don't want to. It's a chance for you to experience it. But basically, we have the healing component of all the stuff that's coming up for you right now as a healer and practitioner. So this is for people who are therapists, healers, practitioners, facilitators of transformational work for other people. Okay, so that would include yoga teachers, it would include people like Maja, it would include people from a variety of backgrounds. This is what I love about it. And it's basically a space where you basically learn how to do the healing work that I do, which, as I said earlier, is next level. Most importantly, you also then learn how to integrate it with all the if you're someone like us, you've done a lot of trainings, and you're like, how the fuck do I put all this stuff together? How do I find my own unique way of putting it all together? That's what I help you do. That's what we help you do. And we also get supervision on your work. So if you're seeing clients 1-to-1, we offer supervision. I offer supervision and peer supervision together to help you to have better results with your clients. but also if you're building a business, how to do that, how to get the clients. We work with the energetics of that. I'm not a business strategist, I'm an energetic specialist. And that combined with strategy makes you, invincible basically. So you get all of that, you heal the stuff that's coming up on your journey of entrepreneurship, you become the next level healer you're meant to be, and you have the sisterhood support, and everybody brings their geniuses, and so you learn so much from each other. So it's basically the missing piece in all the training programs I ever had, which is you normally do a training program and then you go home and you're on your own. But whereas this is the chance where you get followed up with support and you heal all the stuff that comes up in that journey and you manifest your dream healing business. It's basically extraordinary, and it's worth, again, it's a 10K experience for £300 a month.
Amazing. Wow, what a prize. I'm gonna enter. Well, I can't enter. It's my giveaway.
Yeah, you might have a, what's the word? When you have conflict of interest.
Yes. Well, you better do another giveaway because I want to win that on your giveaway. Great. So that's our prize number 2. Another winner will receive a month with myself. I'm doing a weekly meditation class on Mondays, and twice a week I teach yoga. So you'll get access to all those live classes with me for a whole month, and the value of that is 120 euros. Another winner will receive
Why don't you tell
a
us more about that, Maja? Come on, you just skipped right past that. So Maja normally, that's your one chance to work with Maja online if you don't go to an in-person retreat. So that's important to say. Like, it's
yes.
really exciting that you're now offering online stuff because normally it's only been in person. So it's your chance to jump on for, intimacy with her as well, with your lessons and stuff, right?
Thank you. Thank you for adding that in. Another winner will receive a 333 euro discount for themselves and a friend for our mermaid and dolphin retreat in Egypt, provided that you guys share a cabin, which I'm sure you wouldn't mind if it's your friend. So yeah, so if you have a friend you want to go on this retreat with, make sure you enter, and who knows, maybe you and your bestie are gonna be mermaiding this summer.
So
Uh,
exciting.
and finally, the 5th prize is a free human design and new earth alchemy session with Sabrina. This one is also worth £333.
Yes, that's a one-to-one session. We'll dive into your human design with a particular issue that you're bringing, whether it's work, relationship, health. And yeah, I'll combine it with my New Earth Alchemy modality. So that's an amazing offer to get a free one-to-one session.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Fabulous. So, in total, we're going to have 5 winners, and all you need to do is you need to sign up to my mailing list. You need to sign up to Sabrina's mailing list. Comment below on this specific video, stating which prize you would like to win and why, and then tag a friend that you would like to take on a retreat, any retreat.
Yes. Yes. Okay, any retreat. Amazing. So just tag a friend
Tag
that you think
a friend.
is gonna, get value from this, right?
Yeah.
Amazing. So these are the kind of conditions that they have to do to be able to enter, right?
Yes.
They have to tick these boxes. They've joined both our lists and they've commented to say what they want to win and why. Karen is
Absolutely.
watching, and they have to tag a friend. So Karen, you're coming at a great time, which is when we're announcing how to win the giveaways. So you're gonna want to rewatch the replay to hear what the gifts are, what the giveaways are. And so what's going to happen once people have done all that? So we're giving people like a week, up to a week
Yes.
to do all this.
So on the 19th of February, which is our last day in this group, as a takeover, so we will announce the winners randomly, and we'll contact you via a direct message. You let us know that you're there and you're happy to claim your prize within 48 hours. If you don't reply, we'll select another winner.
Yay. Hi, Karen. Yeah, so all you have to do is basically watch this live stream, say what you want, do the things on the list to participate, and then we will let the universe pick. We'll put all those names in a hat of everyone who's done that, and we'll pick the random person that the universe wants to win for
Yes.
that prize that they've obviously asked for, right, Maja?
Yes,
So people are just gonna,
absolutely.
yeah.
And I'm
Okay.
just going to post all of that inside this group right now in the comments. So look out for our mailing list. We'll post a little link there as well.
Thank you, Maja. And I think we'll also double up and make sure we'll put that make a post of that tomorrow in the group as
Yes.
well, so people know to come and watch the live stream.
Yeah.
There's so many goodies here. I want to make sure that as many people who want to avail themselves of all of this get the chance. So please heart this live stream and comment on this live stream just to kind of bump it up in the algorithm.
Yes.
So let's make it an interesting competition. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, if we only have like 5 people commenting, then like there's no competition. You're gonna win.
Well, actually, that might make people not comment so they win. No, we'll trust. We'll trust the universe. We'll get the people who need to see this will see this.
Absolutely. So yes, if you have any other questions about the Mermaid Retreat, do reach out.
Yeah.
You have this amazing special discount until the end of this week. So if your heart is saying yes, go for it.
This is the best discount you're going to get. So this is the time. Karen, do you have any questions for us? Do you have any curiosities about the Dolphin Mermaid Retreat or for us in general? Any feedback you might have, Karen, about the recalibration portal experience so far that we've been sharing with you, all the healings and the sessions? Let us know. We are here still live for a moment. So let's give it a moment for it to register.
I think Karen just joined. She's probably like finished her dinner,
I
finished her
know.
work.
There's no pressure. I'm just giving the space.
Yeah.
We can either close there or I can pick a card if we want. Whichever. What do you want, Maja? Do you want to go home? You want to go home. You are home. Do you want to end the live stream?
I want to go back home to the dolphins. That's where I want to go. No, I think I'm gonna go and walk my
Yeah.
dog because I can hear her huffing and puffing behind me.
Oh, bless her. Yeah, she needs that. Okay. Okay, amazing. Well, thank you everybody who ends up watching this. Do comment hashtag replay when you watch this so that we know you were here. And Maja, thank you so much. I'm so excited. Oh, Karen was trying to comment. I can see your comment, you saying that you're trying to comment. Oh, my snort. The snorting has occurred.
It's back.
There's going
I
to be a
missed
lot of giggling and snorting on this retreat.
it. Yes, so thank you so much for everybody who did tune in live, and thank you if you are rewatching the replay. See you in Egypt, or see you on a beautiful
Karen is saying, let me think of some questions. I came in too late. Don't worry, it's never too late. So you might need to rewatch the replay and then please comment any questions you have because we can always answer them in the thread or, message you or whatever.
Yes.
And the other thing to mention is that you're doing a breathwork journey on Saturday.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Yes, I am doing a full moon ceremony on the 15th in the evening. Cannot remember the time, but
It
it's in the
says 6 p.m. on my Facebook, which I'm
so
assuming means
6
UK.
p.m. Yes.
6 p.m. UK is what I've got. Yeah.
Yeah. And yes, we'll also do a little bit of a breathwork journey.
Yeah, so keep availing yourselves of what we're offering you in this group. Karen says I'll watch the replay for sure. Yes, please
Amazing.
do. And then you'll find out how to enter the giveaway. Yay! I'm feeling very blessed, very grateful. Thank you to Maja. Thank you to the dolphins. Thank you to the mermaids. Thank you to life. Wherever you are, whoever you are, just trust life is the only thing I want to say. When nothing else really matters.
And it's all love. The answer is always love. Yeah.
Thank you, Maya, for your love. I feel it very much. So you're a beautiful force on this planet.
Thank you, Sabrina, as are you. See you.
Ciao.
See you tomorrow, probably, on another Zoom call.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
Bye.